Hello, Potato, and welcome to Weekend Magic for November the 18th, 2023. It is the last Saturday before at least what used to be the official start of the holiday shopping season. I feel like that's not the case anymore, though. I feel like Black Friday, as we knew it, is, sad to tell you, dead. Yes, I feel like I mean it was sick. 2018, 2019, we had places like Walmart and Target opening up on Thanksgiving. We had them. I remember, I think 2019, I went into a Target on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, before Cyber Discount Day, and picked up a game that was on like a Black Friday sale already, despite it being like the Wednesday before. So, I mean, it was going to happen anyways, although I will say that I feel like the end of the world did speed it along, because in 2020, you didn't want people lining up and crowding in your store all at once. It was sort of the opposite of what we wanted people to be doing that year. So, the sales all started like the Sunday before, and were just kind of spread out, and it wasn't as big of a deal. And I feel like since then, we have seen Black Friday become less and less of a thing over the last couple years, and now this year, I think it's officially dead. There is no reason to get up early on Friday morning. It's just, the sales are already going. Amazon started theirs yesterday, and I mean, Target's had in their ads for a couple weeks now, Black Friday sales. So, yeah, Black Friday is dead, unfortunately. It's, I will miss it. I won't miss it as a retail worker. That was a very harsh day to work, but as a shopper, I kind of enjoyed it. Anyways, though, I mean, enough lamenting both the past and next weekend. Let's look at this past week, where Shop Disney released a fair amount of stuff. We had some Frozen 10th anniversary stuff, which we didn't buy any of, including those $350 dolls, which sold out in hours. I don't know if they're back or not, but they sold out in hours, which is weird because last year's Frozen dolls were, I think, the same price for the same two dolls, but in their like Frozen 2 outfits, I believe. We saw those in the Disney outlet back in, May when we went there. They had those there. So they clearly didn't sell very well. They had tons of them when we were at Disneyland about a year ago. Yeah, it's been a year since we went to Disneyland. It's, I miss it. I miss it already. But yeah, those dolls for like $350 sold out. I think just because the thing that Disney needs to realize is that people want the characters in their original like movie outfits, not how it would have looked like if they went to the movies in 1989. I mean, I think actually the doll I'm referring to there actually did sell well, but you get the point. Some of these designer dolls just seem to just sit there. We also had a bunch of art released, some of which was quite nice. There was a couple pieces there I liked, some my wife liked, but at $150 a pop, probably not anything that's going to be going up on our walls anytime soon. And there was a bunch of pins, a bunch of D23 pins, which we did order a couple of. I ordered the Ahsoka pin and the Marvels pin. I haven't seen the movie yet. I do want to see it. I enjoyed Miss Marvel, I enjoyed WandaVision, and I enjoyed Captain Marvel. So I fully expect that I will enjoy this movie when I get to see it. It's just a matter of getting to see it. Hopefully in theaters, not just waiting till Disney Plus, but who knows, sometimes it goes that way. In non-Disney, we do have today, actually, is the first day of the LEGO Insiders weekend. LEGO Insiders replaces LEGO VIP, and they are having a couple different promo kits today. The big one is, I think it's called Magisto's Tower. It's part of like the sword and sorcery castles and knights kind of thing, which we don't get a lot of from them anymore. And it seems like when we do, it is frequently promo kits. I do have a couple kits I picked up in the last year or two that are promo kits that are part of that kind of Knights Castle sort of set. And I don't know why they only release those as promo kits. The one that I do want to get, and it's like $170 to get to it, is the Winter Market stall. I think that'll look really good in my Winter Village. So that's probably what I'm going to head over to the LEGO store later on today to get. Plus, I think for $40, if you go to the LEGO store, you get like a little mini holiday train build. And for $65, if you buy it online, you get a LEGO Insiders, I think it says Insiders on it, like coffee mug and cookie stampers, which are really cute. but you can only get the cookie stampers online, and you can only get the train in store. So if you want both, you need to buy Lego both in person and online. And I just don't know if we're prepared to do that, because we have Black Friday next week, and they will be doing Black Friday sales. They've already said they're going to be doing Black Friday sales. So, I mean, we've got to save some money for that in case there's something there we want. Also next week, I do believe, will be the last part of Disney Decades. I have not seen any preview stuff for this yet. I mean, I will be glad when it's over with. I'm definitely going to buy the pins. I have no idea what anything else looks like, but I'm going to definitely buy the pins. So, but that'll be the end of that, which will be nice to be done with it. And then unless next year's something really impressive, we'll probably be skipping next year's continuity collection. So this week, I have finally, as you can see, given up and let Halloween go and took off the Haunted Mansion table runner. Obviously, the Haunted Mansion stays in here all year round. The Haunted Mansion's always a part of the void space. And I think the busts, I mean, he stayed all since last year. I think she's probably going to stay too, unless like it becomes just too unwieldy and I really need the space, which is a possibility. But we'll see. We'll see. I haven't even started decorating, as you can see, for the holidays yet. So, but we are going to look at some holiday stuff this week. It is like the week before Cyber Discount Day. So we have 4 holiday-themed items I've accumulated over the last few weeks. And they are all Disney items, so we got the Mickey hat out. They're not all from Shop Disney. In fact, only one of them is from Shop Disney. They're from 4 different places. If that's meaningful in any way, and it probably isn't. But we have 4 different things. We're not going to move the camera down. There's one smallish thing, but we'll just hold it up in front of the camera. And it is something I mentioned last week would be this week's video, and that is this year's Disney Store Holiday Key 2023. It's got Mickey on it. It's got Minnie on it. Kind of it looks kind of very 80s and 90s Mickey to me, but the art style still looks more modern. Looks both more modern and more classic, which is, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I turn the slide off, will it be easier to see it or be worse to see it? Probably not easier. Well, it probably doesn't glare off the face so much, but there's Minnie. But I think we haven't seen mini keys this year, or many keys. I don't know if we've seen any mini keys either, but we haven't seen very many keys this year. I think we're kind of done. I mentioned that it says Disney Store on it and not Shop Disney, since there really aren't any Disney stores left in, well, much of anywhere, I think. DisneyStore.com. Are they gonna move away from ShopDisney.com and move it to DisneyStore.com? Huh, that's what I want to keep an eye out for. But yeah, we ordered this last week when it came out, and it arrived earlier this week. And it's fine. I think I'm happier with the keys if they are a more of a once in a while thing and not every month, sometimes multiple times a month. Especially when they commemorate a thing you can't get anymore, because, well, unless you're like, I think it's like what, 10 Disney stores left in the world. Unless you go to one of those and get the opening key, you can't get an opening key anymore. So, well, it's nice. It's nicely done. Got little sparkles. Well, not sparkles, but like stardust, like fairy sparkles on the D. Mickey and Minnie decorating the tree in the center there, and it does say 2023 to commemorate the year. And you know what? I'm good. I'm good with just being like a few keys a year, not monthly. That's fine by me. Now, sticking with Mickey Mouse, we do have our next item. This came from Hot Topic, as evidenced by the fact that it says Hot Topic exclusive on the box, and that is Disney Pop 612 Mickey Mouse Diamond Edition. Now, I'm not going to open them. I normally open these things up, and I'm not going to because I don't want glitter all over the place. Diamond Edition, if you are not aware, just means that they have coated every painted surface on it, basically everywhere except for the face, even his nose has some on it, with glitter. And somehow, unless of course you've managed to never be exposed to glitter, you'll know that glitter gets on everything if you open it up. So I'm not going to open this up because I don't want to knock any of the glitter off, but it's cute. Sadly, there does not seem to be a Minnie Mouse to go with it. Pretty sure these are the gingerbread ones. I didn't think the gingerbread things have been doing that well the last couple years, because like the Marvel ones have all been on like clearance in like March. So I kind of didn't think the gingerbread stuff was doing well, but they keep making it. So I guess it must be doing okay. I like the Goofy. Yeah, I suppose there's not a mini. There's not... I mean, there may be a mini that goes with this, but I haven't seen a diamond edition of her. And because I would expect if the diamond edition is at Hot Topic for Mickey, I would expect maybe box lunch for the mini. But yeah, I haven't looked recently. Maybe when we go to the Disney store, not Disney store, when we go to the Lego store later today, maybe we'll go pop over to box lunch and see if they have something yet. Rest assured, if I do find something, it'll be in a future video. Now, leaving the mall and leaving kind of classic Disney proper, we head over to Target for something that I've been looking for this collection, like not actively looking, not like, desperately hunting around for it, but keeping an eye out for it for at least 2 or 3 years. Whenever they started doing it, I started looking for it, and that is the Star Wars Black Series Holiday Edition figures. And yes, I finally, last Sunday, went into my Target, and it seems like Target, at least my local Target, it's a good time to go in. It's like Saturday morning and Sunday morning, because that's when they put out the toys. I'm reasonably sure I got this, and I got a non-Christmas thing, which I'm sure also sold out quickly, but we'll talk about that probably in a future video after the holidays when it's been sitting around here for a couple of months. But I found that one Chase Book of Boba Fett figure at this same Target by going in on a Saturday morning, and they had 3 or 4 of them, and they had like 5 or 6 of him, and it is the Holiday Edition, speak all the syllables, Snow Trooper, which is a standard Snow Trooper repainted with a snowman face, and he has a little interrogator droid with him made out of snow. And I know Walmart has a different one. It has a KX security droid, which I have popped into a couple Walmarts just looking for, but I feel like the only way I'm going to end up getting that is if I buy it from a reseller at SAC Anime, which I'm not going to do, which is why this is the first one of the Holiday Edition figures that I have, because I'm not going to buy them from a reseller for like 50 bucks. I mean, honestly, 25 bucks for this is a little steep as it is, but I saw it and I couldn't pass it up. And I'm showing you the back of the box because I'm going to read the words here. Let's read the words. Celebrate the season with specially designed Star Wars figures from the Black Series. There, aren't you glad I read that? That was the rest of that's all the same thing in other languages. But yeah, this is cool. I mean, I've been looking for these, like just kind of like looking when I'm in there, not hunting them down, for a number of years now, and I'm finally I found one in the wild, and I've got one in my collection, and I think it's pretty cool. Am I going to open him? No, absolutely not. But I like him. If I do find that KX droid, because the KX comes with a BD droid too, so if I find it, I'm definitely going to pick it up. But if I don't find it, I'm not going to cry over it or anything. I'll be fine. I don't need it. It's okay. Now, staying with this theme, we have one more item this week, and this came from Amazon. And actually, I just ordered it yesterday morning. It arrived last night. I found a couple things so far in Amazon sales. I don't plan on buying much from them this year, unless I see really good deals. And I found a couple, what I would consider really good deals. And this was one of them. Mostly I was looking for something else because if I got to $25, I would get free same-day shipping, which is why it's here already. Because I found an Xbox game for like 15 bucks that it's not a popular game, and I'm trying not to buy Xbox Series X games at 70 bucks a pop, because I frankly think that's obnoxious. These games make enough money that you don't need to charge extra 10 bucks. That's why I haven't got Starfield yet, because nobody's putting that on sale. But I'll wait, because I know that Bethesda's going to keep marketing that game for the next decade like they've been doing with Skyrim, so I will have plenty of chances to buy Starfield. I've got stuff to play right now. I've got stuff I bought last year on Black Friday that I still haven't played, so I mean, it's not like I have a shortage of things to play. But this, obviously, you see, I have not opened it yet. This is how it came, and I'm glad to see it come this way. I've bought a couple similar items from Amazon before, and they've come like this, or in packaging like this, and it's kept them nice and minty fresh. And I'm hoping that's the case here as well. And this item was marked down from like 60 bucks to 14. And it's a collection of something I've looked at last year. I think these are all last year's, hence the markdown. And I didn't get them, but this year, for 15 bucks for the whole box, you better believe I picked myself up the Funko Pop Star Wars Snow People creations. I mean, I think as far as the ones that are humanoid go, they're men, but I don't think R2 and C-3PO count as men exactly, or even living creatures. Yeah, I picked it up. We've got Darth Vader, a Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, C-3PO, and R2-D2 in snowman form. I thought these were really cute last year. I didn't buy any of them. And now I'm glad I didn't, because for 15 bucks I have all 5, so it's like $3 a piece from Amazon, and the Amazon exclusive 5-pack. Now this doesn't mean I'm going to go hunting down all this year. I think we have some new ones this year. I'm not necessarily going to go hunting them down. But in here we got Pop 556, 557, 558, 559, and 560 of the Star Wars Holiday Funko Pops. And of course, being Star Wars, they are all bobbleheads because rules and regulations and contracts and such. But I like these better than the gingerbread stuff. Like how we've got like the sticks and the carrots and coal, and I'm quite pleased with them. I think they look quite nice. And also quite pleased that they came in a good box. I mean, because of 15 bucks. Now, am I going to open these as well? Oh, I'm not going to open them now, because even though they aren't a diamond edition, you can clearly see, at least I think you can see, I'm going to assume the camera picks that up. You can see they are covered in glitter, just like our diamond Mickey there. So I'm not opening them now, to be sure. But they might get opened up and put them on display in front of the TV or something. Probably not. We usually don't open the Funko Pops for display. I usually only open them for these videos, and then I put them right back and never open them up again. Because they stack quite nicely in these boxes. They're really well designed boxes. It's nice to see those haven't changed like over my disturbingly long period of collecting these things. But although I haven't bought many this year. That's why we haven't had a Funko Pop video in a while, because I haven't been buying them. I've become much more selective. We've bought maybe half a dozen Funko Pops this year, not counting this half a dozen Funko Pops. So maybe a dozen Funko Pops this year now. Most of them in this video, or half of them in this video. I've just been much more selective over what we get now. We have rather a lot of them. They are much the same as the Beanie Baby. They are the millennials Beanie Baby. As a Gen Xer, Beanie Babies were my Beanie Babies. These are like the millennials Beanie Babies, and I'm just immature. You probably couldn't guess that I'm immature in the slightest. But the holidays are now upon us. Not only will we be doing the Lego Insider thing later on today, we are going to go up to Auburn to go to the Mountain Mandarin Festival. If you watch this video on the day it comes out, I may be there as you watch this, trying to get some good video for tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's video probably, unless it's a complete disaster. But I don't foresee that. They're supposed to have freeze-dried mandarins this year. We did the whole freeze-dried candy thing all summer long at the fairs. I am looking forward to trying some freeze-dried mandarins. So hopefully that will pan out, and maybe some other Mandarin-themed food and beverage as well. It's supposed to rain though, so we'll see how that goes. But that's all I really have for you this week. Probably far longer than it needed to be for these 4 items, but it is what it is. So I do hope you found it all interesting and entertaining. If you are interested in the Snow Trooper thing there, not him, them, check Amazon. I don't know how long that sale's going for or what their stock was like, but again, 15 bucks. I've certainly spent more than that on a Amazon exclusive 5-pack before, thinking specifically of the Mickey and the Minnie ones. Which I don't know that the Minnie one ever got a video. I don't think I ever did a video on the Minnie one, but it's like the Mickey one where he's drawing himself. It's like a Minnie one like that too. But for 15 bucks, I couldn't pass it up. Plus, it qualified for same-day delivery, so I got it yesterday. Yay! Let me know, do you think this is worth 15 bucks? Let me know. And let me know what you think the best item is here. And have you had any luck getting yourself any of these holiday edition troopers and Wookiees and what's such over the last few years, because this really is the first time I've ever seen one in the shop. And yeah, I did, and I only bought the one. I didn't buy them all. I'm not a reseller. I just bought the one for my own collection. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you did find this all interesting or entertaining, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. And it's we're going to start barreling into a lot more holiday content from here on out. You have been warned.